Hello everyone, so today I'll be talking about how you can get USB-C ports on older computers. And this upgrade is pretty simple. All you really need is a PCIe X4 or X16 port on your motherboard. So most first, second, third, and fourth generation Core i3, i5, i7 based computers have they have PCIe 2.0 X16 ports on those computers, basically. So that's all you really need to use this adapter to upgrade to USB-C ports on your computer. So basically, USB 3.0 has a bandwidth of about 5 gigabits per second, while a USB-C port has a bandwidth of 10 gigabits per second. So it's got double the bandwidth, and that's a good thing about it. And it doesn't require anything more than a PCIe 2.0 X16 or a PCIe 1X16 port. That's all you need, just one. So by just making this simple upgrade, your computer would be pretty up to date, because those older generation computers they lack a USB-C port, basically. But the good thing about desktops is that they're upgradable, while smartphones and laptops aren't upgradable. So that's the good thing about it. You get a lot more value out of a desktop than you do out of a laptop. And as you can see in the diagram on the motherboard, um, on the first motherboard on the left, that motherboard is ASUS Z97 Pro. That's the one that I have, and mine has 3 PCI Express 2.0 X16 ports. However, one of them is being used for my graphics card, so technically I could add 2 of these cards into my computer. And the motherboard on the far right, that's the motherboard that I have. That motherboard is the ASUS P8Z77V. That's another motherboard that I have for another computer, for an i5-3570K processor. And that computer just has one PCI Express 2.0 X16 port. So I could put one of these cards in there and get USB-C capability. Some motherboards that may have more ports, some have less, like the one that you see on the far right, like the ASUS P8Z77V LX motherboard that has less USB 2.0 X16 ports. And basically that's all you really need to increase your capability on your computer. And the reason why you want to have USB-C is that sometimes they sell adapters which enable you to put a M.2 NVMe SSD in it, and these things require a USB-C port in order for you to use it. I don't think they would work on a USB 3.0 port. So that's some of the advantages that you have. And sometimes when you want to connect from your, let's say, your smartphone to your computer, you could use a USB-C to USB-C cable to connect to your computer. And if you have any data in your smartphone, you can transfer it pretty quickly because, like I said, USB-C is faster than USB 3.0. So that's the advantages of using it. And the faster bandwidth is another thing. However, a USB-C port has more amperage than a USB 3.0 port. So that's another advantage that you have. So let me see how much a USB-C port has in terms of amperage capacity. And compare it to a USB 3.0. So a USB-C has 3 amps. So which is pretty good. And let's see USB 3.0 and see how much that is. A USB 3.0 has an amperage of 1.5 amps. So as you can see, it's got half the amperage of a USB 3.0 port, which means if you want to charge your smartphone through your desktop computer, if you want to connect it, then it's gonna charge it 2 times faster. So that's one of the advantages that you have with this port. So it's got a higher amperage, and the higher the amperage, the faster your mobile devices like your smartphone or tablet will charge, basically. So anyways, thanks for watching. Ace 1000KS 1975 signing out.